me read.
This is another movie called Stanley and Iris, and Robert De Niro is probably a lot of people's one of their favorite actors, and he is mine. Taxi Driver is one of my favorite movies, and Heat, and what else? I can't think at the moment, but anyways, he's obviously been in a lot of my favorites. But Stanley and Iris is an older movie, and I had never seen it until last year, I believe. And I read it, and I didn't even think that Robert De Niro was in it. I thought someone else starred in it. So again, it's free on Tubi, and I sat down and I watched it, and I don't like romance, weird fantasy, damsel in distress movies. I don't like anything like that. But I love this movie. I love it because sometimes with a romance movie, the characters are too what's the word? They're too shallow maybe. But these characters, Stanley and Iris, are both very complex characters. They might be simple people, it seems, but they're so in depth. Their characters are very deep, and I just love the outcome. I didn't even guess. Usually I'm really good at guessing what's going to happen in a movie before it even happens, but not this movie. I didn't guess it at all. So Stanley, I'm only going to tell you the beginning part. Stanley is a young man that can't read nor write. He's a hard worker. And back in those days, there were lots of people like that. I have an uncle that was like that as well. Worked his fingers to the bone, but couldn't read or write worth nothing. So Iris learns how to read and write. Every evening, they have a little session at the kitchen table. And it's nothing bad or anything like that. And obviously, they just get feelings for each other or whatever, and it progresses. But not in the way you would think. And then, what else can I tell you about it without being a spoiler? It's so real. The story, is happened to a lot of people. It probably still happens to people now. But anyways, just a wonderful story. Not a type of movie that I'd expect to see Mr. Robert De Niro in. But it is absolutely one of my favorites that Robert De Niro is in, and I never thought I'd watch it. I never thought I'd watch it. I've seen it. I read the description. I said, that ain't for me. But because De Niro was in it, I watched it. I'm glad because it's now one of my, I don't know, maybe I'm going to put it in my top 30s because I have so many favorite movies. I'm going to put it in my top 30. Maybe it'd be in my top 10. I don't know. But the outcome of it is fantastic. And I recommend you watch it, even if you're not into romance movies. It's just a nice movie to watch.